It's time we make a journey. Okay. We've got some. Oh, wait, guys. Speaking of the way, you know, last stream I was literally talking about the wyverns, and look at that. This stream, they're right in front of me. I have to beat the rippers though. Oh, there's only rippers here, and I appreciate that. You know, I find it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't personally. Oh my. Oof. I don't really enjoy when. Okay, I have no treasure cards, guys. The noggin locked in. I don't really appreciate when they separate enemies. I don't particularly find that enjoyable because, like, you know, when it's like, oh, defeat two, I don't know, like banana monsters, but then it's like banana monster, chicken monster, banana monster, chicken monster. That is not conducive nor helpful for what I'm trying to obtain. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I was feeling something on my arm. Guys, some days, you know, some days you're put together, other days you're a little ooga booga, and Sunbird's just gonna do enough damage, and I kind of regret wasting my blade. Well, I don't regret anything besides fizzling. Guys, I hope you're all doing amazing. I will admit, guys, I passed out. I really did pass out, and that's on. Well, it's not really on me because it's like that's completely fine because you know, guys, your body needs. Well, let me double check. Let's check the good old work phone. Do I? Then that was fine. Anyways, but yeah, no. I did pass out. It was after work, guys. And I'm not surprised I did, because I was tired. I just didn't anticipate I was that tired. But who knows? Like, you can't track sleep. Either way, it's fine. Did it put a little bit of a hamper on some of my plans? Yeah. No, so I agree. Let's chill with the drops. Because here's the thing. In any normal circumstance, I'd be so excited to get this many drops. AKA in a normal circumstance where I'm looking to get the gear. When I'm fighting random minions, I don't, and now I acknowledge that some people would say, well, Twichty, isn't this the trash loot you've been talking about? Isn't this like the more MMO? And I think there's something technically to that. Like, yes, it is more reminiscent of games of like, you know, you know what? And more power to you, Wild Sunbird. I will say I already defeated you once, so I'm not. Well, technically not you. I defeated a. No, I called him a crow, but I don't think he was a crow. You know, and I'm not saying that once again you're about to get absolutely smacked around, but hey, bird, more power to you. And you know what? I respect that. You know, you go. Oh, and guys, here's where the Arch Mastery comes through, because that would maybe not have been a power pit, but was an Arch Mastery pit. Either way, yeah, guys, I absolutely instantly fell asleep, and I recently woke up, as you would know. I had a dream, guys, as I always do. Okay, I'm a dreamer. Okay, guys, I don't even remember what it was. What I do know was I dreamed it was Sunday. So glad it's not Sunday. Glad it's still Friday. Because if it was Sunday, no, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it, guys. I would not have this attitude. I'll tell you that right now. I would be out. But I dreamed it was. Today's Friday. Sorry, guys. My brain, you know, the fog's lifting, the tiredness lifting, everything's going well. Oh, guys, speaking of clouds, which is objective, I don't actually know the difference between clouds and fog. I guess fog has to be like heavier than clouds because like if a cloud's floating high, right? You know how I feel. Birds in the sky. You know how I feel. Right? That's not like a song? I don't know. Then fog in my head because it's like lower, it's heavier. I don't know, guys. Right? Because like something, probably like a water vapor concentration too. If you didn't know, clouds are made out of water. It's a big scam. You would think they're big and fluffy. I would think they're big and fluffy. In fact, media would leave you to believe they're big and fluffy. Yet media lies to you. Okay? Clouds, can't sit on them. Can't sit on them. Can't hang out on them. Nope. No siree. They're actually giant wet things that would suck to go through. Well, I think it'd just be really cold. Okay, now we have to go get some eyeballs, which, you know, I don't know why he wants eyeballs from spiders. But you know what? I respect it, because you know what? Spiders have 8 eyes. Okay, who else is gonna offer up their eye? Like me, guys? Imagine I offered up 2 eyeballs. I wouldn't have any eyeballs left. That wouldn't be very fair, now would it? However, the spider, you have 8 eyes. You don't need 8 eyes. Give me some of those 8 eyes. Thank you very much. Okay, this is an eye tax. Contribute to the IRS. I think that's actually the funniest joke I've ever said. I'm not saying that was 101. If you ever steal that joke from me, I will take you to the 9 levels of legal, but I will. Okay? Wow, oh my, okay. Guys, here's the thing. I think for me, comedy is something where it's like, when your brain hits a note, hits an idea, you're only winning. You're only winning, guys. It's when you have that retort ready, okay? It's when you have that moment ready. Guys, I was watching some very famous reality TV moments where certain people were clapping back. My current favorite one, maybe not my favorite one. Oh, there's one. It's so there's a show called House of Villains, where it's a show of reality TV stars who are villains. Which, you know, objectively, who doesn't love a villain? I mean, honestly, I don't. I take that back, guys. I don't really love a villain. I don't really love the concept of inherently being mean. I think there's a difference between being mean and like a clapback slash like, you know, banter, yada yada yada, whatever you want to call it. Either way, guys. So this lady is about to get eliminated, and then this other lady's like ooga booga, and she's like, I don't need a pity vote, and the other one's like, so you're telling me you don't need a pity vote? So you're telling everyone you don't need a pity vote. I need you to tell me you don't need a pity vote. And then the other lady, she goes, she's like, because you didn't hear me the first time, let me also remind you. And then she goes off. And I think that's what she says, guys. And I'm sorry if I misquoted it, but the point is, right? Oh, guys, I completely misquote. I'll explain that. Anyways. That's one thing I love. Is like when someone's asking, and you should just say it again, because did I hear you correctly? And then her being like, oh, you heard me correctly. And let me remind you of some other, like that's good. That's good. And then another one of these things was, someone was like, I always speak my mind. And then the lady was like, I hope you always speak your mind. And that's where ideas come, because that's where ideas come from. Okay, where else are you speaking ideas? From your, that was a good one. I thought that was really creative. I thought that was so smart. And then there was also just this, like clip or whatever, but this one also made me laugh just because, guys, there's nothing like egging. Here's the thing, guys. I think egging someone on objectively is a kind of bad thing to do. Okay. You know, I'm not really for. Oh, hello, Mark. Hello. How are you? I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful Friday. I think egging people on is a little evil, but guys, this one clip. He just kept, there's this one guy who was arguing, and this other guy just kept egging him on, and then he started, and then the other dude was like getting pulled away by his friend, and he's like, ayo, a real man doesn't walk away from a fight, ayo, what are you, cackling, I was cackling, I was losing it, because it's like, because here's the thing, guys, the guy needed to walk away, his friends needed to pull him away, because he was getting eviscerated, and it was getting recorded, and like, guys, believe it or not, don't get eviscerated online. Here's the thing, guys, my recommendation, this is a wholehearted thing, guys. Once people whip out the cameras, that's when you need to say, and what I'm saying worth saying, okay? Because once it's on the internet, guys, it's not disappearing. So, you know, use the noggin, use the toboggan, as one would say. I'm good. Worked in the rain, but I'm now home and made myself a little drink. Mark, and that sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful and cozy. The rain brings coziness. No, it's not raining where I am, is it? I know that's like ridiculous because, like, believe it or not, guys, the U.S. is bigger than like guys. Here's gonna be. I'm sorry. This is gonna be the dumbest take ever, and I've talked about this, but there's many a time when people wonder how big the U.S. is, guys. Not that anyone watching this isn't from the U.S., but like, it's huge. Okay, guys, it's really quite very large. Okay, I'm sorry, and I just have to say that because sometimes, you know, and guys, part of my family's in Europe, okay, things get confused, people get, confuzzled, and I'm like, nope, no, actually ginormous. But I do love the concept that as, people in the U.S., we live for the fact that, you know, we don't mind driving we don't mind driving like 40 minutes to see a friend, whereas in other countries, 40 minutes is literally the entire country, so that would be ridiculous. I do love that a little bit. Mind you, at that same time, I will say, now that I live in LA, no, I'm not driving 40. It's funny, when I lived in the middle of nowhere, driving 40 minutes to see someone, not a big deal. Who cares? Now, no, absolutely not. And I don't know, I think living in a more condensed area has limited my willingness to go places. Mind you, I also don't have a car, so I don't really know how I'd go anywhere. That's a different concern. Gin, Bacardi, vodka, and a Pepsi cherry. Oh, that's Pepsi cherry flavor. For a second, I was like, Mark, what connections do you have with Pepsi, and how can I talk to you to talk to them? Because if you had, because it's like, you know the little candy cherries you might find in a Shirley Temple or something like that. I thought you had like a Pepsi branded cherry, and I'm like, oh, that'd be kind of sweet. Not that I like those, guys. I am a Shirley Temple person, okay? Believe it or not. I love a Shirley Temple. As a child, now here's the thing. I think all children love Shirley Temples. I think Shirley Temples are like a very, very popular thing. Kind of crazy. Shirley Temple, you know, I would, like, I know you can make, guys, we didn't know, you can make Shirley Temple. I believe it is grenadine, unless I'm saying something wrong here. Grenadine, Sprite, and if the grenadine's not the syrup, then it's red syrup. And if grenadine is the syrup, then yeah. I just wonder, like, who owns Shirley? Like, is there a brand that owns it at this point, or is it kind of just like it's so old, it doesn't really matter? Just like these guys don't matter because they're old news. Okay, they're gone, baby. Just like these boots, guys. Once again, I'm not saying was 101. I understand you want to draw me a lot of loot. I appreciate it. I adore it. Let's, you know, let's. Also, I don't know, guys. My friend was saying like a while ago, was 101 was gonna add a loot filter. Where? When? And I theoretically, no, I do appreciate that because it would just be filled with a lot of mess, and I think that'd be nice. I will 100% acknowledge though, guys, having a Kookaburra with Meteorite 100% has sped up my journey so much faster, and I'm glad to have them. Okay, Judge Simon, thank you for your. Judge Simon will be going to the happy place, not the delete button. Okay, you know, I'm not afraid to delete a pet. Okay, I'm not afraid to delete a comment. You're not entertaining. You're not being nice. What about it, buddy? But did you see Judge Simon? He was so cute. His little just legs dancing up and down. Oh, okay, Firecat. Oh, okay. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Okay, I don't need to be out here getting absolutely bamboozled. I just need to survive. Thank you, Meteorite Strike, as one should, as one shall. Guys, I just like these little rump dances. Guys, there's something about, you know, think about it. If well, that's true. There are dog breeds without tails. I was trying to, I mean, like, are dogs without tails cute? But that's something we enjoy. Objectively, yeah, many people do enjoy that. What are some dog breeds without tails? I have no idea. I don't actually really know. I'm gonna start Crocotopia. Should I change the pet I have for a Mythblade one? Oh, wait, you're starting Crocotopia? That's great. Wait, oh my god, Mark. Mark, oh my god, you're coming to my town? Oh, I mean, I don't really think a pet blade is that relevant, to be honest here. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I use my pet blade, but objectively, if you're in Crocotopia, like, I think having Big Frog or Belly, I don't know what it's called. It's like Belly Frog or Big Frog would be much more useful for you. But if you can get a blade too, it doesn't hurt. All right, guys, we're obviously gonna go get our fire spell. I don't know what fire spell it is, okay? But oh, maybe it's Emulate. Maybe it's the one that like does damage to me but does ooga booga damage to the enemy. That would be cool because that would really help. Because I need, you know, I need something to kind of carry me through. Okay, I need some damage. Oh my god, hey Lyndon. Lyndon? I don't know why I called him Lyndon. Okay, have you seen an Australian Shepherd dog? Fun fact, guys, my mom's first dog, I believe, an Australian Shepherd dog. Oh, is this a border collie? How is this not a border collie? Is an Australian Shepherd dog also a border collie? Guys, I regret it. I looked at this quest. I didn't technically make sure it was going to give me a spell, but I think it is. Agility versus border collie. What is the difference? While both Australian... Okay. Guys, a warning now. This is an AI summary. I cannot say if this is reasonable or not reasonable. They're both energetic. Australian Shepherd dogs generally have stockier, heavier builds, and border collies and tend to have leaner, deeper chests, making them better suited for long-distance herding activities. Okay, we're just getting into the lore of animals. I don't need the lore of animals. Whatever. Okay, so they're not that. Do they have tiny tails, Mark? Is this the journey we were taking with Australian Shepherd dogs? I think they're cute. They're adorable. Because one of my friends has 2 border collies. I think. Unless I'm getting confused here. They have too much energy. Way too much. No. Guys, I do not like his eyes. The issue with his eyes... Okay. The issue with his eyes... if Wizard 101, if someone's here... Guys, you need to make his eyes shinier. They look like they're bulbed. He looks like he has a dead body, and he has, like, eyes that, like, haven't been wetted, so they're, like, a little dry. It's not in my... Unless all the manders here are secretly dead. All the manders here are dead. That could be, theoretically, something cool. Now, you might all be saying, Twichty, have you thought about using bloom? Because that's why they look that way. Fair point. Fair point. Maybe... Come on, guys. Let's pop up that bloom. Let's see. You know what? Guys, I'm a bloom hater. I am. Okay, and I don't feel like Crocotopia actually looks any different. You know what? Did the setting save? Oh, it did. Wow, I actually don't think Crocotopia looks any different. I cannot tell a difference. Like, ooh, sorry, guys. Let me use a good old teleporter. I can tell a difference with the other one. I cannot tell a difference with this one. Yeah, most Australian Shepherds get their tails cut. Oh. Because they tend to get hyper... Oh, I don't know how I feel about tail cutting, guys. Tail cutting seems kind of dookie, but I see. Because there's no dog. I guess there's dogs with theoretically like short tails, but I guess there's not really like a dog with no tail. There's not a dog with no tail. Which I guess makes sense. Is there really no? Nope. Oh, I guess Dobermans also have their tails cut, and they have their ears cut or something. Oh, I don't know. Either way, yeah, guys, here's the thing. We like animals that show their excitement, okay? People like communication. So, guys, communicate or, I don't know, shake your tail. Okay. And then find the frozen... Uh-oh. In the hall... What is this quest line? Guys, whatever spell I'm getting better be amazing. Oh. Okay, Sophia Lake. Here's the thing. In my opinion, guys... Sophia Lake Crown, it's kind of giving that energy of like, you know, I feel like if your name's Crown, it was 101, it's like, yes, my dad does own the entire business. Oh, well, guys, I was just chilling on that boat. That was actually really cute. And in my mind, right, guys, the reason I say that, what do you sell? You sell some boots? You sell, obviously, iconic pets that are hot due to garbage. Oh, you sell a better ring. You know what, guys? And that's how you get your better gear, okay? Wizard 101. The vendor. No one ever looks at the vendor. Don't look at the vendor. The vendor is not worth it. I should have said... Oh! Corgis have short tails. And I love... Guys, I love a corgi. But everyone loves a corgi, okay? It's a corgi. It's... I mean, guys, there's something about... in my opinion, okay? In my opinion, there's something about a little stout dog, okay? A little stout... God, it's everything. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I do actually remember. I don't like remember doing this quest, but I do remember roughly doing this quest on my other fire wizard. Not that I ever had other fire wizard. Okay, not that my other fire wizard got deleted and shut to the void. You know what, guys? Here's the thing. You know when Thanos snapped and half the Marvel Rivals characters died? Well, in this universe, there was no unsnapping of Thanos, okay? Thanos snapped and it stayed that way. In my other fire wizard, he went... Imagine me turning to ash. Obviously, guys, you know, I don't have someone live to like do that for me, which I did, obviously. You know, guys, I'm always not instantly accepting something because, you know, you gotta be careful. You never know. All right. As a side note, guys, a 22 is when I get meteorite. I do believe I am level 17, 18. Oh, guys, dreams are coming true. All right, now we have to talk to... Here's the thing, guys. I don't mind literally running every which way direction. This actually was not faster. And I can't teleport to the dungeon. Good thing that I know that now. And I just teleport to the commons. Okay, you know, here's the thing, guys. If I was going to teleport wrong once, let me teleport twice right. I was going to teleport once wrong, let me teleport twice wrong. Because guess what, guys? 2 wrongs do make a right. Which is, guys, here's the thing. It's a terrible saying. It's a terrible saying because a negative times a negative equals a positive. Okay? And you know, they're really out here trying to defy the laws of the universe. Literally, the universe says 2 negatives can't make a right. So it's like, what are you gonna do? Guys, if you I guess there's no such thing as a negative angle. I guess that weirdly wouldn't make sense. I was gonna try to pull some, well, guys, if we think about, you know, our handy dandy unit circle, okay? And guys, if you don't know what a unit circle is, I'll just tell you something. If you're still in school, you might find out. And you're not gonna be happy because I'm sorry, guys. If you don't know what the unit circle is, don't even. The unit circle, it has a bunch of. It's a 360-degree circle that also teaches you sine, cosine, and tangent. Well, technically, and it also teaches you, so it just teaches you degrees, and you have to remember degrees, which means certain things for sine, cosine, and tangent. Something else, I don't know. Moral of the story, guys, it's usually a little bit of an unhappy note when it comes to math students, and I find that hilarious. Sorry guys, I do like math, okay? I like math, I like learning, I like school. Actually crucify me, might as well. I hope I can get to this other side. Just kidding, actually don't, guys, that sounds horrible. Okay, because you don't know why it sounds horrible? Put me under anesthesia, okay? Then do it. I don't want to be awake, okay? I don't want to be awake for a single thing that ever happens to me. Today, guys, I watched a video of someone talking about their personal experiences, okay? They got a liposuction 360. Fun fact, guys, liposuction 360, that means from the front, the sides, and the back. They also got a tummy tuck, which is like, well, which is where they take excess skin and they go, shoop. And then they also got some other thing, which I didn't understand. Guys, apparently for one of the procedures, they were awake. Let me tell you something right now, guys. The only time I've been awake for a procedure is one time I had to get a tooth pulled. Why? Because I had such a bad cavity. I know, shocking. Twichty, what? I know. Guys, brush your teeth, take care of your teeth. It's relevant. I had to get a tooth. No. Guys, and I was awake. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Okay? I would not recommend it. Always, when you get the chance, in my personal opinion, go to sleep. Because it's just, the issue is, guys, you can take away pain, you can't take away sensation. Or at least in my opinion. And what happens is 98% of the time, oh, that's great, I can't, yes, theoretically. Well, actually, that's not true. This time, I actually couldn't feel the drill in my mouth. Let me guess, sweet tooth would? No, actually, Mark, I just think that I was not the best at taking care of my teeth as a kid. I wouldn't, guys, I don't think I'm perfect now. I'm much better now because I floss every day. But I was not great. I also don't think my family has great teeth genetics. Guys, teeth are very genetic. If you've ever been like, wow, my teeth keep getting like ooga booga, know that teeth are also a genetic factor, okay? It's not just you. Now, mind you, if you're not brushing your teeth, if you're not flossing, well then, buddy, okay, you know, you can blame genetics all you want. Okay, I get it. You're not in the NBA, and it's because you're not tall enough. Unfortunately, there's someone 5'9" in the NBA. So, buddy, it ain't your height that's holding you back, okay? Guys, there are some, you know, responsibility on someone. But either way, you know, teeth are something genetic, and so don't feel too bad. For me, I think it was my genetics. I don't have the best teeth genetics. But either way, it got yankied, which objectively was fine. Really wasn't a big deal. It's just, at one point, guys, when they were drilling, I could smell, like, the friction between the drill and my tooth, which was creating, like, a weird smoke smell. That was not enjoyable. Also, guys, to clarify, how, like, the way they separated my mouth from whatever, guys, a giant scar on my mouth, and it was, like, it was pointed out. So it was, like, covering my eyes, kind of. No, not my favorite thing. I want to note, though, that usually, oh, I'm meaning heckhound. Not heck, I mean, like, heckhound's not bad. It's not good. It's not good. And obviously know that anesthesia is more expensive, so take that with a grain of salt. And I'll tell you something right now, guys. My particularly my mother, she was not doing more expensive, okay? More expensive? No, you can get the painkillers, and let's move us along, okay? Because we didn't have dental insurance. What we did have, though, and shout out to my dentist, guys. My dentist was a real one. My mom went to high school with our dentist, like our childhood dentist. So while we didn't have dental insurance, he would give us 50% off. Which was an absolutely angel thing to do. Guys, first and foremost, stay in touch with people, okay? Because you never know. You never know when one of your friends is gonna, one of your high school acquaintances is gonna be a dentist, and then your kids are gonna need your teeth cleaned, and then you don't have dental insurance. So then the only way you're getting through that, well, not the only way. I'm sure there was like a free clinic. I'm sure there are other alternatives, but that was very, very sweet of him. Because the guys, believe it or not, the discount kind of went crazy. It's the lack of it is the lack of basketball talent. Now, guys, I keep going the wrong direction. Oh, I have to go to the entrance. Guys, look at me. I was such a good student. Okay, I was like, oh, I'm already gonna have to go to the town. Okay, I was thinking ahead, but no. Yeah, I get it. It's a dog. Can I please? No. Oh, it's a Hecky Hound. Oh my God. He's a good boy, though. I don't like him as a spell, though, because he's mid, guys. He's so mid. Why? Because he's not AoE. I'm kidding. You can't give Fire Wizards Tempest. I know you can't. Do I want Tempest? Yes, I do, guys. Give me Tempest right now, okay? Don't call it Tempest. Call it Firestorm. Call it, Smoke Choker. Ember Drizzle. Ooh, Ember Drizzle. That's kind of fun. I like the Ice Hound version better. Doesn't the Ice 130 damage per pip? That ain't half. That's not a bad ratio. That's not a bad ratio at all. Obviously, it being single hit makes it irrelevant, which I love. Guys, I love. Where am I? Wrong location. Okay. I was. The dungeon has been reset, wizard. You better run there, wizard. Okay, and guess what? I don't want to run there, wizard. And down we go. Thank you very much. Oh, what did I just hear, guys? I feel like I heard some nasty laughing. Laughing I did not appreciate. But is the Ice Hound? I think the Ice Hound just has more eyes. I like the Ice Hound too. I think the Heck Hound, like, it makes sense. I kind of wish. The issue is, guys, okay, guys, believe it or not, the issue is they used essentially Cerberus for Myth. So then they couldn't be using Cerberus for fire. But I'm also like, bro, can we get something else fire related? I guess use a dragon. Guys, what's fire related? Let's all use our brain power together. Oh, I like Helephant. Oh, Helephant's a cool spell. But what's a good fire spell? I don't know what they could have done. They could have done something, and I will admit, you know what, Wizard 101, making spells is harder than I thought. Actually, can I be honest here? This is what I would do. Wizard 101, King's Out, this is what you should do. Just go to Pokemon. Go and look at every fire-type Pokemon, and then at some point, guys, I'm going to do that right now, okay? Fire-type Pokemon. Because, guys, if you ever need inspiration, you just need to go look at Pokemon. Okay. I have Pokemon pulled up, and by I mean, okay, let's just look. Oh, they could have had a Torkoal. They could have had like a tortoise that like breathed fire, because I'm sure Torkoal's from some inspiration. 100% they could have had, okay, that's just not all. Oh, that's the only pure fire types. I see. Okay, the half fire types will be much longer. I'm trying to, but I will admit, guys, there is IP. Okay, there is IP. You can't just be Nintendo. They're intense about their IP. They could have made an oven. They could have started something with an oven, you know, like Bro Tom. There's no, is this really all the fire types in the entire game? No. Is that really it? Guys, for 1,000 Pokemon, there's not that many fire type. I thought there's 97 fire type Pokemon in 1,000 Pokemon. I guess there's more than 10 types. So objectively, yeah, that's like proportional. Guys, I thought there were like a billion fire types. That's kind of crazy, but hey, you know what? I'll take it. Oh my god, hey Arena Master. Yeah, I get it. You're excited. Oh, am I not? Oh, now I have to go. Okay, now I have to go. Now, speaking of pets and leveling up, Judge Simon, where are you in terms of, like, you're 208. Yeah, guys. Oh, but you're going up to Epic. Okay. I understand this now better. Yeah, well, we get this, okay? Oh my god, hey, Sokwi? It's so sweet. Guys, an I almost every time is an E, and that's really what gets me. Because I don't like puzzles, and I don't like trees. Sorry, guys, I was trying to rhyme. I hit a rhyme, and I got so excited, and I was like, okay, Twichty, this is your moment to prove that you're... Guys, rhyming, I think, is the hardest skill on the planet. Like, I cannot rhyme. And if you're good at rhyming, more power to you. Oh. And look at that. My ally just ditched me, okay? Oh, they don't want to help a fellow wizard? Oh, World Turtle would probably fall in the myth category. Yeah. Oh, definitely a World Turtle, yeah. Or like something. Well, they have Colossus though, right, guys? Colossus is, I believe, I don't know what myth it is. It's a Roman myth. It's a Greek myth. There's someone who's holding up the earth on its back, and that is a myth. That is a myth spell. It's a shadow myth spell. It was literally called Colossus. I don't know. I think there's things I could have done, but I guess the head count's great. Because maybe I actually, you know what? Maybe Wizard 1 is amazing, and maybe I'm hog. No! You know what we haven't had? We should have a sun magnified spell in Wizard 101, where you like pull up a magnifying glass and it magnifies the sun. That would be a good spell. Because I understand that like Balance already has a sun that smashes into you, but Balance should have one where oh, I guess Raw. That's what Raw does. Damn, guys. Every day I think I'm smart. I think we should have, you know what? No, we should have a spell where it turns up the heat at least then. Okay? A spell where it's like, you know, you're doing whatever, and then there's like a dial that goes zoop, and then everyone starts, and like the screen goes like red. I don't know. Okay.